ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति शुभदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगुणरघुनाथं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणलता शिवशाकान्तं
రాగి బంగారమా
दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वर शुभान सते देव प्रणमा मेरे परिवांचकल त्रस्वासंद बीच पतितानं पावन वैष्णव नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर श्री गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे मुकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिमित कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं परमानन्दमाधव श्री चैतन्येश्वर नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठावतार श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते सरस्वती भगवान प्रचारण निरुशेष शून्यवादि पश्चादधिस्तारणे हरे कृष्ण. So you're all doing well. Instead of going verse by verse, what I did until 13, 14 chapters, because these are all, the foundation. So I thought, let me summarize at least Lord Chaitanya's by his external reasons why he came to bestow Vraj Prema, Krishna Prema, Vraj Bhakti. What is the unique thing about Vraj Bhakti? They don't accept Krishna as Supreme Lord, but they accept Krishna. They accept Krishna. They consider Krishna as ordinary living being, living. Like they consider Krishna as one amongst them. That's it. Yashoda considers Krishna as her son, Radharani considers Krishna as a lover, and gopis they do that, and Krishna's friends think Krishna is their friend. Krishna says, when somebody worships me with awe and reverence, the Supreme Lord is not so. I mean, it's okay for him because at least you're turning towards him. But Krishna will be, Krishna also has the same feeling. I have a question for all of you. If you have a lot of money and people respect you because you have money, will you be careful with that relationship, yes or no? Huh? Somebody is giving you respect because you have a lot of money. Will you be careful, yes or no?
Yes, Roger, we can.
But somebody, they don't care, but they respect you because you're very good. You have a good friendship. You're soft-hearted. They're willing to help you all the time. So then that person is a real friend, right? So likewise, Krishna also, when my mother chastises me, I become enlivened. When Radharani becomes angry, I am like, ooh, amazing. When my friends, they neglect me, you know, I'm enlivened. So what is that? Prabhupada made that statement. God is sentient. God has he has senses. If he has feelings. When what is his name? Hiranyaksha was scolding Varahadev. Varahadev felt pained. Varahadev felt pained. So God is not impersonal. And the culmination of that is Vraj Prema, where Krishna thinks when people respect him, when people, when people more than respect, when people love him, that makes him happy. That is Vraj Prem. What is the unique thing about Vraj Prem? They always serve Krishna without expectation. They always serve Krishna without expectation. So he came to best of Rajabhakti. Second, he came to inaugurate Sankirtan movement. What is the process of Kali Yuga to attain perfection? You know, Sankirtana. Yajnir Sankirtana Irpranaya Rejanti Hisumesa. You know, what is that? The Kali Yuga is ocean of faults. Kalau doshanide rajan astiyakan mahan guna. But what is that one good quality Kali Yuga has? Kirtanadeva Krishnasya Mukta Sangapanam Rajat. Just by chanting Krishna's name, will be liberated. Wow, Haribol. Just by chanting Krishna's name, you'll be liberated, you'll be Mukta. So, as a Yuga avatar, Lord Chaitanya is not a Leela avatar. Lord Chaitanya is not a Manvantara avatar. Lord Chaitanya is not a Shaktavish avatar. What is Lord Chaitanya? Huh? What is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
Yuga avatar, Prabhuji.
He's a Yuga avatar. Sometimes, we think we don't know him. How many of you felt I don't know him before I came to ISKCON? Why we do not know Lord Chaitanya? Can anyone give the reason? How many of you know Lord Chaitanya before coming to ISKCON?
Prabhuji, we know Lord Chaitanya as a saint, but Lord Chaitanya as Krishna, that is only after coming into ISKCON.
Oh, really? So you know Lord Chaitanya is saint. Amazing. Actually, okay, good. Anybody else? Why we don't know Lord Chaitanya as incarnation? Because we don't know the philosophy. We never heard the word Yuga Avatar. Everyone knows there are 10 incarnations. That is what is promoted in South India. Everywhere you go, every home you see, there will be 10 incarnations. And Rama and Krishna, every movie has it. Our information is basically movie-based information. But Lord Chaitanya is Yuga Avatar. We don't even know there's something called Yuga Avatar. So this philosophy we do not know. Rather, actually, no, if you call Lord Chaitanya as incarnation, it's actually not a good thing because it's a combination of Radha and Krishna. Krishnadas Karaj Goswami gives all the philosophy. People who do not know this, they know Lord Chaitanya is saint actually. So he came to, as a Yuga Avatar, he came to inaugurate a Sankirtan movement. Because other Vaidhi Bhakti, that is not very appealing to Krishna actually. Appealing means he will not be defeated by Vaidhi Bhakti. He will not be so enamored by Vaidhi Bhakti. But what is he enamored by? Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti means, how many of you know the word Raganuga Bhakti? Raganuga Bhakti, you have to know Ragatmika Bhakti. Ragatmika Bhakti is practiced by residents of Raj. They have an attraction. We don't think twice to eat gulab jamun. The way people have attraction for jewelry, money, name and fame, position. Vrajavasis have attraction for Krishna to do service to him, not to enjoy him. This is very rare. That's why Vraj Bhakti is pure. One time Kali Yuga, Bhakti Devi, Bhakti Devi, do you know the children of Bhakti Devi? How many of you know Bhakti Devi has two children?
Jnana and Vairagya. Jnana and Vairagya.
Who said this?
Jai Radha Devi.
Somebody else also said that.
Pushpanjali Das.
Who?
Pushpanjali Das.
Pushpanjali. Okay, thank you. Very good. So Jnana and Vairagya. Then what happened? So Bhakti Devi became very old and her children became very weak. They started going to place in India. They were not getting any nourishment. Then Bhakti Devi was so sad because the children were unable to even get up and walk. Finally, Bhakti Devi came to Vrindavan with their children. Zup! They got up. Bhakti Devi felt nourished. She was all smiles. Her children were all smiles. They started walking. They regained their youth. So, when you become a devotee, then Bhakti, Jnana and Vairagya are already embedded. But Jnana and Vairagya in themselves are not Bhakti. That is the point. You agree? So, the point is, Vrajavasis have this ragatmika, they have attraction, raga, attraction for Krishna. And they want to serve only Krishna without expectation. Pure bhakti. That bhakti, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Krishna himself came to distribute freely. That Vraja Prem, Krishna Prem. But as a Yuga avatar also, he came to distribute, I came to distribute Hare Krishna mantra with his associates Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit. Then what is the third? So third one, Advaita Acharya's intense call for Krishnas to descend. These are the three external reasons. Can you say one thing very interesting with Kali Yuga is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Yuga Avatar. He wanted to inaugurate Sankirtan movement, but Sankirtan movement, what is the outcome? Vaikuntha only. But is Krishna himself coming from Golok Vrindavan? He wants to bestow Hare Krishna, he wants to bestow Krishna Prema, Vraja Bhakti, Vraja Prem to those people who chant Hare Krishna mantra. Hari Bol. So these two merged. Those two merged. So these are the external reasons. No, the internal reasons. Can somebody read the internal reasons? Can somebody
Real
read?
is the position of Srimati Radharani. Krishna wants to understand his own sweet mellows. Krishna wants to enjoy the bliss tasted by Srimati Radharani.
Amazing. Honestly speaking, for actually Radharani is a very, inaccessible personality for those people who are in the Vedic culture. She is present in Brahma a little bit, in Bhagavatam. That hidden. But Radharani is present in Brahma Vaivartan Puran, Padma Puran. So what is that? That too, it's actually, it's not, Radha Tattva is very hidden, secret. Unless you are very advanced and elevated, it is not easy. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did, Radha Bhava Suvalitam Nomi Krishna Swarupam. Radha Krishna Pranay Vikritir Ahladini Shakti Rasmat Ekatmano Api Bhupura Deha Beto Gato Sri Chaitanyakyam Praktapadana Tadvayam Chekyamaptam Radha Bhava Suvalitam Nomi Krishna Swarupam. The Radha Krishna Leela happens under the influence of internal energy. Radha Krishna Leela happens under the influence of Antaranga Shakti, Chit Shakti, Swarup Shakti. So you cannot imagine what happens. One time Bhaktichari Swami asked the brahmacharis, do you all know what Prabhupada did? Do you all know how difficult it was and how he achieved it? Prabhupada asked this question. No brahmachari raised his hand. Maharaj said, very good, because none of you are 70. None of you are 70. You don't know what type of problems a man of 70-year-old goes through. Srila Prabhupada started this movement at the age of 70. So likewise, do you know what happens? Do you know the Radha Krishna Leela? Do you understand Radha Krishna Leela? Whom do you think? What do you think? I'm sorry, not whom do you think? What do you think? Why we do not know Radha and why we cannot understand Radha and Krishna Leela? Who can understand Radha Krishna Leela? Who will answer? Why we cannot understand Radha Krishna Leela? What is the prerogative? What is the essential prerequisite to understand Radha Krishna Leela? Huh? Who will add?
Purity, Prabhuji.
Okay, somebody said easy word, purity. Okay. Anybody? What is the essential prerequisite to understand Radha Krishna? Actually, I told one line. If you just catch that one line, that is the answer. Huh? Who will answer? What is the essential prerequisite to understand Radha Krishna Lila? Purity is the one answer, no doubt, it's right. But I'm little specific.
Is it pure faith on Krishna?
Okay.
No desire to enjoy one's
Louder,
senses.
louder.
No desire to enjoy one's own senses.
Okay. Anybody else? Salgram bro.
Yeah, I am trying to recollect what I heard, but one thing was just that one needs to be beyond material conditioning to understand these subject matters.
Okay.
This is one of the things.
I'm still anybody. I'm fine. Can anyone answer?
Guruji, I'm speculating, is it envy on, no envy on Krishna?
Mm. Anybody? Should I tell? So just now I said Radha Krishna, the dealings of Radha Krishna happen. The Radha Krishna Leela happens under the influence of internal potency. So unless you are under internal potency, you cannot understand Radha Krishna Leela. In other words, they said purity, and what Charitamrita said. So unless you are very pure, mere liberation is not enough. Unless you attain the love of God, you cannot understand Radha Krishna Lila. Radha Krishna Pranayamrikradala Ahladani Shakti Rasmat. So that Radha and Krishna, they're only one soul, two bodies, for the sake of enjoyment. So that the whatever Lila happens, it happens under the internal potency, not external potency. External potency means what happens? Little happiness, little distress, little happiness, little distress. We are not under internal energy. Which energy are we under right now?
Marginal energy, Prabhuji.
No, we are marginal energy. But what influence we are under?
Material energy.
Material energy.
Straight metal energy. So, because we are under the influence of metal energy, we cannot understand anything. If we try to understand, what will you understand with your Annamaya consciousness, Pranamaya consciousness, Manomaya consciousness? I know what happens. What do you know? You don't know. We try to superimpose our metal consciousness on Radha and Krishna. First of all, I want to tell this. Radha and Krishna, only one soul. Radha Krishna, Ekatma. You cannot find a similarity like this in this material world. Sometimes Radharani becomes Krishna, Krishna becomes Radharani. Did you hear that anywhere? Vishnu becomes Lakshmi, Lakshmi becomes Vishnu? No. You don't hear anywhere. You don't hear anywhere two lovers have the same soul. You don't hear anywhere person A is having, his pleasure potency is B. No. That's why you're all listening or not.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Am I making some sense? Otherwise, definitely we do this mistake. What is that mistake? I know what happens. We don't know anything what happens. So, what is that? What are the three energies Krishna has? What are the Shaktis? We are marginal, that is Shakti. Antaranga Shakti is Yogamaya, Radharani, Swarup Shakti. External energy is Durga Devi. How many of you are understanding and listening? Then I'll go forward. Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, great. So first thing is, what is that? I told, right? Lord Chaitanya came to propagate Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti is seen only in Rajavasis. Their Bhakti is Ragatmika Bhakti. You know, so to practice Raganuga Bhakti, pure Bhakti, you need to follow. Anuga means followers. One of the Vrajavasis. You want to attain perfection in Sakyaras. You have to choose one of the friends of Krishna and you should follow him. Follow his Paddhati. If somebody is in Mathur, you want to, serve Krishna, you have to follow that personality. Santa Dasha Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. If you have a parent, you want to try to have a parental relationship, you should follow Yashoda and elderly gopis. If you want to have a conjugal relationship with Krishna, you want to, imitate, what is that? You should follow the footsteps, not imitate, I'm sorry. You should follow the footsteps of Radharani or dedicated Antaraj. Always, Laita and Vishaka, they work for Radharani. Are you listening, understanding? Now, anyone has
No
any?
problem.
Okay.
At least I am a little bit confused on that. I didn't get it.
You're confused?
Yes, sir. If you can repeat that again, it will be helpful.
Basically, I said, who can understand the Radha Krishna dealings? Or what is the essential quality that is needed to understand Radha Krishna Leela? And I told them, Radha Krishna Leela happens under the influence of internal potency, Ahladini Shakti. Internal potency is also called Swarup Shakti or Chit Shakti. That is Radharani only. So unless you are under that influence, unless you are blessed by the internal energy of Krishna, you cannot understand Radha and Krishna Leela. Straight. You will be mistaken. I know what happens, between a boy and girl. No, you do not know. Why? Radha Krishna Leela happens under the influence of internal potency. So we need to have a qualification. Without certain qualification, if we try to get into that, you'll be putrefied. Instead of purified, instead of being purified, we'll get more contamination. So when can we understand? We can understand only when we get the mercy of Antaranga Shakti or Swarupa Shakti or Chit Shakti. You're listening, right?
Yes.
Yes, Swami.
So the point is how to come under the influence of internal energy. You have to please Radharani. You need to get the mercy of Radharani. Internal energy means what? Above material energy. Above material energy means above three modes. In other words, unless you attain the love of God, you are still under under the influence of matter. How many of you are clear now? How many of you are not clear? Huh? Who will answer? You understood or not? Then otherwise we'll go forward. You know, first of all, they are only one soul. Sometimes Radharani becomes Krishna. Some Krishna becomes Radharani. Wow. And they're only one soul. Ekatma. Radha Krishna Eka Atma Doi Dehadari Anyonya Vilasa Rasa Aswadana Kori. You don't hear this anywhere. So we can understand this only when their mercy is there. Especially we come under the influence of Antaranga Shakti, pleasure potency. Then we'll be able to understand. Otherwise, we'll try to superimpose our Annamaya consciousness, our Pranamaya consciousness, our Manomaya consciousness on Radha Krishna Leela, which is actually a very serious crime. Are you clear or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. So the point is, we need a separate. That's why you don't see so many people coming to ISKCON. They may come for Janmashtami, they may come for Rath Yatra, because this is
Bags, but 3 bags.
which bags? Person practicing in Himalayas, what is the goal of his doing Ashtanga or he's doing Jnana Yoga? His goal is Brahman. He wants to become one with Brahman, which is actually detrimental to bhakti. He'll never come to this Krishna's path. He's a Mayavadi or maybe Brahmavadi. So the point is, so to understand Radha Krishna thing, you should be a bhakti yogi. You should have received the mercy of Radharani, internal Antaranga Shakti, and you should have attained the love of God, not just liberation. Prema you should have attained. After liberation also there are 16 stages. Then you will understand Radha Krishna Leela. What do you think? You want me to continue or you want me to stop here? So why I'm telling this is, what do you see on the screen? Can you see the screen now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Krishna, the first internal reason. What is the unique thing about Rajvasis? They actually bhakti means it's a competition. Bhakti means competition. Krishna tries to defeat devotees by doing service. Devotees try to defeat Krishna by doing service. So in this competition of defeating them by doing service, who will win most of the time? Huh? Krishna tries to defeat devotees by serving them. Devotees try to serve Krishna by serving Krishna. And this process will win most of the time.
Devotees, Prabhuji.
Devotees. But tell me one example where devotee was defeated and Krishna won. And does anyone remember one example where Krishna defeated a devotee?
Lord Ram defeated Bharat, his brother Bharat.
Louder.
Lord Ram defeated Bharat, his brother,
By
by not accepting his offer of taking the throne and still staying in the forest. to fulfill the vow.
Okay. Anybody else? Tell me one instance where Krishna defeated devotee by doing service to him. So many examples.
Sudama Prabhuji.
Sudhama, yes. Krishna served Sudhama.
Kucheludu Prabhu.
Yeah, the Kuchela is called Sudhama only.
Oh.
You know, South Indians call it Kuchela and his original name is Sudhama. Krishna washed his feet, put him on bedstead, and Krishna served him. Any other example? Who is the character in Bhagavad Gita?
Arjuna Prabhuji.
That's it.
Krishna.
Krishna to Arjun said, put the chariot in between army. What did Krishna say? Yes, my lord. Keep the chariot in between both the armies. Yes. So, Krishna served Arjuna 18 days as a taxi driver. So, there Krishna, Arjun was defeated by Krishna. Now you tell me where Krishna was defeated. By devotees. One vivid example.
He was defeated by Bhishma Pitama.
How?
He was able to break Krishna's vow of not lifting any weapon in the war.
Okay. But the defeating, yes, more or less. He defeated him by doing service. Service that in a chivalry way. He's putting Krishna in actually, he wants to kill Arjun. Then I want example where Krishna was defeated by his devotees.
Damodar Leela Prabhuji.
Damodar Leela. How?
Yashoda defeated Krishna. By
By
her love, she could bind him.
true, yes. By her love, she could bind him. Krishna said, yes, mom, all right. So Krishna was conquered by the love of Yashoda. Yes. Any example?
In the Gauraj Lodge, Prabhuji, Gopish Prabhuji, where Krishna says, I cannot repay you even in the lifetime of Brahma.
That is the example I am waiting for. That's it. Na pareham nirvadya samyudam. So Krishna says, I cannot repay you. Even if I serve you in Brahma's lifetime, I don't have anything to give you. Because gopis don't want anything. You know? So Krishna said, hey, what is that? You know? So Krishna, the topmost devotee of Krishna is Radharani. Topmost devotee of Krishna is Radharani. So, okay, now I'll tell you. Cow gives the milk. Many times I told this. Cow gives the milk. But who knows the taste of the milk? Calf. Flower generates the honey, makarandam. But who knows the taste of the pollen? Who knows the taste of the pollen in the flower?
Honeybee.
Honeybee. So likewise, Krishna is the reservoir of pleasure. But Krishna is the reservoir of pleasure. But who relishes Krishna's pleasure? Who relishes that? Why people go to temple? Because Krishna is the reservoir of pleasure. When you go and do service, Krishna gives you that pleasure. That's why people go. People say, why do you go to temple? It appears peaceful, I go to temple to be peaceful. But of course, we don't go to temple to be peaceful. So, what is the advantage with Krishna? Krishna is a reservoir of pleasure. He gives us pleasure. So Krishna, actually, if we all go to temple, we look at Krishna's feet. Krishna says, why are they looking at my feet? Huh? What is so sweet about my feet? Krishna's position is Bhagavan. Akaleshwara Krishna, Arasava Vritya. So Krishna, rest are all devotees only. Rest are all devotees only. So Krishna, like for example, I am speaking, you are listening. I want to know what is happening in your mind, what I should do. I should stop giving lecture and ask you to give lecture and I should listen. Then only I'll understand what is my opinion on the speaker. Right? Krishna is Bhagavan. Everyone serves him. I can give a small example if you want. Should I give?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, look, mother is serving and father is eating. Father thinks, what is father's happiness? Eat pleasure, eating, pleasure of eating. What is mother's happiness? Pleasure of serving. If mother serves father for 20 years continuously, but she doesn't say even one time, one day father says, hey, you up, you also come sit down, let us eat. She says, no, I want to serve. Then if you're intelligent, say, what is there? She may, like for example, Janmashtami is coming. Janmashtami, we fast all day. Morning Chappan Bhog, 56 items. Afternoon Chappan Bhog. Evening Chappan Bhog, we are fasting. Krishna thinks, hey, my happiness is eating these 58 items. Their happiness is fasting and cooking. So one day Krishna thinks, hey, I want that pleasure. What is that pleasure I want? Fasting and serving. Who is the topmost in this? Radharani. So Sri Krishna wanted to release the position of Srimad Radharani. How many of you understood? Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You're all clear? Or no?
Yes, Prabhuji, that's clear. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the next one is Krishna wants to. So that is the first one. So for Krishna to understand, Krishna wants to understand what is the sweetness. He has to assume the position of Radharani to release the, to understand, is Ashraya, subject, what is that, object. So Radharani is the abode of love, Krishna is the object of that love. But Krishna wants to understand, I am the object, but I want to know the subject. For you people, what is that? You're all, sometimes people say, unless you become father, you don't know the affection of your parents. You heard of that? So your all parents are giving you love and you're receiving that love. But one day you become father or mother. Then you'll understand, how much trouble my parents went through for me. How many of you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the
Yes,
next
Prabhuji.
one is Krishna wants to understand his own sweet mellows. One day, Krishna was in going through the palace. Suddenly, he saw his reflection in the. You know, there are three: Dhiro Datta, Dhira Prashanta, Dhira Lalita. Krishna has these three Krishnas. You know, Dhira Datta, Dhira Prashanta, Dhira Lalita. These three are given in a nectar of devotion. So Krishna, he saw his image in the pillar. I said, "Hey, this person is so beautiful. About who is he? Who is he?" So he was attracted to his own form. So Krishna wanted to relish his own sweet mellows. You know, Krishna wants to relish his own sweet mellows. Means, you know, Krishna is sweet. How many of you know Krishna uh, Krishna is unlimited means what? Is Krishna unlimited? Yes or no? How Krishna is unlimited? A question. I have a question for everyone. Is Krishna unlimited? Yes or no? If so, yes. How?
You can't explain, you cannot think about his energies, you cannot count, and
Yeah.
you cannot say this is what is Krishna. He's Achintya, he's beyond our thinking capacity.
But Krishna is the form. How is yeah? How Krishna is unlimited? Salgram, what do you think?
And so his pastimes, his qualities, everything comes into, when his energies, everything comes as Krishna, right? It's not just his form.
Thank you. Actually, Krishna means first of all, in the material world, space is unlimited. In that space, suddenly you see a form, immediately length and breadth will come into the picture. But spiritual world, Krishna is spiritual world, first of all, doesn't act the principles of the material world. Spiritual world, Krishna's form, though is a medium person, medium form, Krishna is non-different from his energies. So when Krishna, his energies keep on expanding, Krishna is expanding. Krishna also is all pervasive in the form of his Brahman. You know? So Krishna is non-different from his name, non-different from his form, non-different from his characteristics, non-different from his pastimes, non-different from his dham. So that way, Krishna is all pervasive also. But Krishna is also a personality, having a form. How it is? Chaitanya Swarupa Prabhu said inconceivable. Are all listening?
Yes, Guruji.
Huh? So actually, can you hear me? You're able to catch?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the point is, Krishna is unlimited energies. They keep on expanding. When they keep on expanding, Krishna keeps on expanding. So Krishna is not just form. Krishna is also, you know, many times I ask this question. You have a car, right? You have a building, right? You have a bank account. Are you non-different from your bank account? Are you non-different from your car? Krishna, no, we are not non-different. You are separate, your car is separate. Your bank account is separate, you are separate. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna and his energies, they are not different. What is it called? Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Simultaneous one difference. So Krishna, what is that? Krishna is unlimited. Vibhu. So that unlimited Krishna, what is that? Krishna is unlimited. Radharani love for Krishna is unlimited. So when Krishna is in the presence of Radharani, Radharani enjoys Krishna's presence more than Krishna enjoys Radharani, and more than Krishna enjoys the presence of Radharani. So what is that I have? Remember I told this one example? People just will keep on looking at Krishna's feet. Krishna says, Arya, what is there so sweet in my feet? Finally, a pralaya comes, universal devastation happens. Then Krishna will assume the form of on a banyan leaf. Krishna, he lies down on the banyan leaf. And he puts the toe in his mouth. Because my devotees, they continuously gazed at it for 1 yuga time. Wow. Not 1 yuga, more than that. Why it is so sweet? So Krishna is the origin of sweetness, but Krishna doesn't know the extent of his sweetness. Krishna doesn't know the mellows. The sweetness of his mellows. Who knows? Radharani. So to understand, he has to assume something, some other position other than himself. You're all understanding, right? So for that reason, he had to, he had to come, he had to assume the position of Lord Chaitanya as a devotee to relish the mellows. Because Radharani is the one who relished Krishna's sweetness as a devotee. That's how she could fathom. The third one is Krishna wants to enjoy the bliss tasted by Radharani. I already told this, but I'll repeat again. Radharani happiness is service. Krishna's happiness is relishing. So Krishna does not know the, I told the father and father's happiness is eating happiness. Mother's happiness is service happiness. If you want to know mother's happiness, what you have to do? On Mother's Day, hey, you sit down, I'll serve. Understanding or not? So actually we'll discuss more light on this. We have now we are in a very wonderful auspicious moment junction we are in. Next Monday is Balram Jayanti. Tomorrow is actually I really want to touch that, but I forgot. Tomorrow is Julan Yatra, Julan pastime. So tomorrow till Monday we have Julan Yatra. And can I tell one story of Julan Yatra?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Yes, Prabhuji.
One day, this happened in Vrindavan actually. Rupa Goswami as Rupa Manjari. So he was meditating on that. What is that? In that Leela. So they made Julan. They made Julan in Vrindavan. And between the two trees, they tied this swing, nice swing. They prepared it for Radha and Krishna to do the, they prepared for them to swing on this. They prepared a swing. So Radharani and Krishna came. Radharani said, Krishna said, yes, we know. We'll sit and we'll enjoy this swing festival. Radharani said, no, you always take it so fast, it's very, I'm become scared. Gopi said, don't worry, we are there. We control the swing. We are the ones, we rock the swing. Don't worry. Then, so Lalita, Vishaka, everyone convinced Radharani. And said, all right. Radha and Krishna, they sat. The rope was in the hands of gopis. So then what happened? As soon as Radha and Krishna, they sat on that, Krishna started kicking the ground. So fast, the gopis, immediately the swing picked up the speed. And the swing was going so fast. Eventually, gopis left the rope. They couldn't, And the swing was going so high. And Radharani, she clutched to Krishna, embraced Krishna, please stop, stop. Krishna was not stopping. How many of you have experienced, it takes so high, And Radharani said, please stop, stop, stop. And Radharani got a feeling she'll fall down. Immediately she embraced Krishna. So, but Krishna was not stopping at all. The swing went so. At one point of time, what happened? The rocking was so intense. The swing went into full round. Swing went into full round. And Rupa Goswami was watching actually. So Radharani said, she was it's an intense moment for Radharani, swing was. And Rupa Goswami fainted. When he fainted, he opened eyes. There was nobody. Jalan was empty. It was just swinging. So there was rocking slowly back and forth, but there was nobody. Radha and Krishna were not there. Asakis were not there. Prabhu was having a doubt. Is it a dream or real? Then he saw, because Krishna took it to a full circle, the branch of the tree twisted. The branch of the tree twisted like this. Wow, this is real. For so many years, devotees would show that. This is where Radha Krishna Julan Lila happened. And Krishna took so fast, he did a full swing, full circle. The branch of the tree was twisted. Bhavama Vrindavan, our Vrindavan, Gokul. You're listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's it. We'll continue next week, and next week we'll discuss Balram Leela. And after that, we'll discuss Janmashtami. Then we'll come to the third point. Thank you very much. If I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me. Today, what happened? Some devotees were not there. We'll end it. I have one more program. Then not knowledge. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
One second.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.